Our pipers Cheryl Pulling and Ross Brown will lead our graduates into the ceremony. We ask that you stand if you are able.
Please be seated. Good morning. My name is Erin Burns, and I am the university's Interfaith Chaplain. It's a great honor to welcome you to our celebration today. We will share an invocation this morning in both English and Mohawk, and we'll follow the pattern of the Mohawk opening address, the words that come before all others.
And my name is Tanya Dahas, or Nathan, for those of you who don't yet speak Mohawk. I'm from the Tyendinaga Mohawk Territory. I'm a language instructor here at Queen's and director of our Indigenous Knowledges and Perspectives program. I share Erin's joy in welcoming you here to this convocation in honor or for the occasion of your graduation. When we, meaning Mohawks, gather for important business, we start by bringing together ourselves in one mind. In modern language, you might say this: we leave our baggage at the door. We do this by calling to mind all those things that help and support us in our lives, and what better day than today on this celebration to recall and take a moment of all those things that have supported us throughout our journey here.
As we gather to celebrate you and your accomplishments, we acknowledge the hurdles and challenges you have overcome, the work you have done to get here, and all the curiosity, creativity, and possibility you bring to the world as you go forward. And together we all send you our greetings, our love, our thanks, our honor, and our respect.
Tanongi ona, te donzo ezo ni hadi skatne ahodio dohage, suka gwegon skona agahage, gon zio njeri wayan stakwa, gon ganadagon, joknu westro ne gorahne, danon joknu juk gio hunza gwegon. Agwaigon zi ganorlon skatne ayun guayo dohage, ne skona nungwadi, danon de guanun horados.
We also acknowledge the earth as it continues to support this great diversity of life. We acknowledge the waters as they move about here and there, and the plants and animals that make up the web of all creation. And we send them our greetings.
De atinu horados agwego ne sao yera sua, ne nyat de gawarage, jijora daje, dano yunki soto gua, ji se goro de gonoreta, ji skatne watchlordis di gongudenes.
With great gratitude, we acknowledge and send greetings to all the things of the world that continue to support and guide our lives and teach us as we go along. We ask for them to share with us their wisdom so that we may do the work that we have been given.
Zukne gari nuwa, gonkni gari wesa, skatne anta wesake. Dano anti de wahyarda ne agwego ne no hodan da yun kiawi ne adakri detsura, ne gasa sansura, ne adun hetsura, dano no hodan ne yung guatsinu nyata, ungwa dun hetsuragon.
Grateful for all that brings us together today and hopeful for all that is to come, we offer you congratulations.
Sigal, Anin Bonjour, good day, and it is a good day, one of the best. Tanashi Kiawao, that in my Michif language is hello and how are you, and it's one expression. How are you? Great, that's wonderful. I want to thank Erin and Nathan for introducing the morning and the ceremony so beautifully and in a sacred way. As someone who resides in Treaty 1 territory, the homeland of the Red River Métis, the land of my father's Métis family, I'm honored to be a visitor here on the traditional territory of the Haudenosaunee and the Anishinaabe. And I want to thank the elders, the knowledge keepers, and the Indigenous leaders for taking such good care of our students while they were here. I'd also like to thank them for their leadership, their wisdom, their patience, and their stewardship. Principal Dean, faculty, staff, family, alumni, friends, supporters, and most importantly, the superstars who are right in front of us, welcome to Spring Convocation 2025 here in Slush Puppy Place at the coolest address in the world. #1 Tragically Hip Way. Welcome to you all, and welcome to those who are watching all around the world online. My name is Sheila Rogers, and I'm a recovering broadcast journalist with about 400 years at CBC Radio. I have the honor of being your Chancellor and presiding over Convocation, this vortex of joy and hope. I invite you all to take to heart our time together today. Convocation is about optimism and hope for the future, embodied by you, our graduating students, from the School of Graduate Studies and Postdoctoral Affairs, the Faculty of Arts and Science, and from Smith Engineering. So that we can fully reflect on everything that has brought us to this moment, we're putting our phones and devices on vibrate or airplane mode, and I thank you in advance. Among those whose accomplishments we celebrate today is William Young, who graduated from chemistry, from engineering, chemical engineering in 1977. That's not a long time ago. That's the year I graduated, so that's just fine. And has become a wonderful chair of many of Canada's multinationals. So he combines engineering and business and vision. We're delighted that you have said yes to our invitation. Thank you. As I address you briefly this morning, I think of the late Mario Cuomo, who was the former governor of New York State, who said Convocation speakers should think of themselves as the dead body at an old-fashioned wake. They need you in order to have the party, but no one expects you to say very much. But you do have to say something. It's a great occasion, and we have to mark it. And previous graduating students have told me, leave us with a thought or two, don't talk too long, and don't bum us out. Recently, I was online subscribing to a newsletter, and you know how after they've taken all the information, including your shoe size, up pops a photo divided into 9 blurry squares showing a street, and you have to tick the little boxes that have the motorcycles in them or the traffic lights, even though you can barely make out the images. So you do this, and then finally, if you're successful, another button pops up, and it says, confirm your humanity. And I thought, wow, is that all it takes to confirm my humanity? I don't think so. What it means to confirm humanity is that we go above and beyond. We have human elements that AI can't replicate. And I think humans have it over bots because humans have specific superpowers, and graduates, you are proof of that. Curiosity is a superpower, the fire of the mind, and passion, the fire of the heart. And your passion for what you are curious about has led you to this day. You have worked so hard and so creatively to achieve another superpower, critical thinking, and we need this now more than we ever have before. This comes with real magic, and one definition of magic is the power to use supernatural forces to make impossible things happen. And when they might not, to investigate and discover why, do forensics on it. You have that opportunity now to use your human superpowers to do what may at first seem impossible. Transcend the status quo and transform the world. Be nimble, agile, and creative. Confirm your humanity through meaningful human connection. For instance, don't break up with someone over text, okay? And don't ghost your friends. Get back to people. Have authentic conversations. Show interest in and compassion for people who aren't like you. Be part of a community. Then there's belief, another human superpower that confirms humanity. No matter the degrees that you've earned, the knowledge you have accumulated, don't forget to believe in yourself and believe in each other. Believe in the possible. As the late, great poet Patrick Lane said, in a world as fearful as our present one, I ask that you not be afraid. Today is merely an hour. Remember in the time ahead of you to hold out your hands so that beauty may fall safely into them and find a place, however briefly, to rest. And then we have the great American philosopher Tina Turner, who asks, what's love got to do with it? Love, more than anything else, confirms humanity. Don't be afraid to use it. And of course, the answer to her question, what's love got to do with it, is everything. My time is up. Your time has come. And on behalf of your university, congratulations and every best wish. And as we continue, it is my great honor to invite our esteemed Principal Patrick Dean to address Convocation.
Thank you very much, Chancellor, distinguished colleagues, family and friends, graduates. To be with you here today to celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates is both a pleasure and an honor. And looking at me, graduates, you will probably surmise that this is not the first time I have done this. And you would be correct. In fact, I recently did a rough calculation and can tell you that since the early 2000s, I have attended or presided over approximately 200 convocation ceremonies and formally addressed the graduating class at least 140 times. Having shared with you that bit of revealing and perhaps puzzling personal information, what I'd like to say to you is this. To spend time with graduating students and to help celebrate their accomplishments is a fresh and invigorating experience no matter how often you do it. Indeed, the more often you do it, the more optimistic you become. Simply to know that ceremony after ceremony, year after year, brilliant, accomplished, energetic, and properly ambitious people like yourselves are leaving the university and assuming their unique places in society, that is the reason we, by which I mean myself, my academic and administrative colleagues, and all members of the Queen's community who have supported you during the years of your study, do what we do. Further to that last point, I should also let you know that if you're contemplating pursuing a career in the university sector, that for the first few decades of that career, you will experience a peculiar and delightful sense of timelessness. Because the majority of the student population is perpetually between 17 and 22 years of age, you will yourself feel perpetually young. That is, until you find there always seems to be something wrong with the prescription for your glasses, and you start counting up the number of convocations you've addressed. And after that, you notice that your hair is either graying or going, or both. Convocation, therefore, is a kind of dialogue between timelessness and historicity, between the cyclical process of renewal on the one hand and the demands of the present moment on the other. And in its observance of a traditional 1,000-year-old format, Convocation sends a rather reassuring message about social stability and therefore about the predictability of human affairs. But it is important not to be misled by this. It is true that there are aspects of the convocation ritual that tie you back to graduates of 3, 4, 5, and 6 decades ago, and that is undoubtedly reassuring. But the time at which you are graduating, the situation prevailing right now in Ontario, in Canada, and in the world, is entirely your own. It is the context in which you will be required to build a future for yourselves and, crucially, for your peers and for your posterity. I am a product of the post-World War II multilateral consensus. I was born 11 years after the United Nations was founded to maintain international peace and security, to develop friendly relations among nations based on respect for the principle of equal rights and self-determination of peoples, and to achieve international cooperation in solving international problems of an economic, social, cultural, or humanitarian character. There I'm borrowing liberally from Chapter 1 of the UN Charter. I began attending university as an undergrad, less than 30 years after the end of World War II, as the child of a father who could never bring himself to talk about the death and suffering he had witnessed as a soldier during that conflict. But despite its dark origins, the post-war consensus oriented itself towards the achievement of a future that was optimistic and progressive, and was for the most part inclined to see conflict and acts of inhumanity as aberrations in that onward march towards a collaborative and just future. And on March 31st, 1968, at the apex of the United States Civil Rights Movement, speaking at the National Cathedral in Washington, D.C., Martin Luther King observed famously that we shall overcome because the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice. Those words, echoing Theodore Parker, an abolitionist minister from the 1850s, in many ways exemplified the clear-sighted but determined optimism of the consensus period, the belief that ultimately justice must prevail in race relations as in so much else. I say all of this to underline the fact that you are graduating at a time when it's potentially hazardous to presume that the arc of history will follow any kind of predictable, let alone positive trajectory, in the foreseeable future at least. The COVID-19 pandemic through which you all lived was a disruption unprecedented in modern history, and you must all have experienced the extraordinary challenge which it presented to our assumptions of normality, to the very idea of predictability, and most memorably, to the traditional consolations of life in our culture, the dependability of warm human relationships and of supportive social networks, of economic stability, and the expectation that one generation will succeed another in a process of gradual but inexorable improvement. The precise relationship of the pandemic to recent perturbations and crises is complicated and not something I can talk about today. But it is worth listing some of the signal developments of the 5 years or so since we first dared think that COVID-19 might one day become history. The global recession and job loss triggered by the decline in economic activity as the pandemic deepened. The emergence of popular nationalism as pandemic isolation metamorphosed into political insularity. The escalation of geopolitical tensions and confrontations under the influence of that same shift. And, taking us back to my opening comments about the post-war consensus in support of multilateralism, erosion of the very idea of global citizenship and of collaboration for the common good. In such a context, I expect you will agree it is difficult to speak with confidence about the arc of the moral universe bending towards justice, about the future as an inexorable march towards prosperity, or about the sustainability of life on this planet being assured. In all of this, there is a consolation, however, and it arises out of the otherwise sad fact that these challenges are in many cases the result of human agency. They have been caused by decisions and actions on the part of people like me and people like you. That can and perhaps should give pause for thought, but it also means that the possibility of their remediation and resolution, and by extension the reinforcement of that positive arc towards justice, equity, global prosperity and sustainability, lies also in the hands of people like yourselves and myself. What has been done can be undone, and that very possibility translates into an opportunity for you now to act upon the world in service to a vision of justice, equity, and sustainability. To do so is the responsibility of all of us who've enjoyed the privilege of an education such as the one you celebrate, but I hope will not conclude today. You're graduating in a ceremony steeped in history and surrounded by people who have contributed to that history by taking on the intellectual and social agency that you must in turn take on today. It is important to feel and to value your kinship with the past and with the shared values and mission of this university. But it is equally important to question that inheritance. Your orientation must be to the future, your focus on actively building the kind of consensus, locally and globally, that underwrites and advances both the kind of society you would like to inhabit and the physical environment in which that society can prosper in harmony with and not at the expense of nature. Graduates, I know very well that you have been admirably prepared to do all of this. My congratulations and warmest best wishes for a future in which I know you will surprise and challenge us, but I also know you will make us immensely proud. Congratulations and thank you. Chancellor Rogers, by the authority of the Senate, I have the pleasure to present to you that at your hands he may receive the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, William Lee Young.
In the name of this university and by authority of Royal Charter, I admit you, William Lee Young, to this degree with all its rights, privileges, and responsibilities.
Accomplished business leader, philanthropist, and public policy advocate, chairman of the board of directors of Atkins Realis and Intact Financial Corporation, proud graduate of Queen's and Harvard universities, one of Canada's most prominent corporate leaders, whose dedicated and principled approach has earned the respect of those at the boardroom table and beyond, and whose keen, prescient insights have helped guide the governance of several of North America's largest corporations, whose early career in private equity, including as a co-founding partner in Monitor Clipper Private Equity Partners, as well as management roles with Westbourne Management Group and Bain & Company, helped develop the skills that would mark his reputation as someone singularly adept at leading organizations through difficult and challenging times, who transformed Magna International's governance to best in class by completely revamping the compensation structure for the CEO and named executive officers, acting as a sounding board to the CEO during NAFTA negotiations, guiding the company to pivot towards the coming electric vehicle transition, growing its capability for driver assist systems for autonomous driving, increasing representation for women at the board level, as well as implementing rigorous board performance assessment measures, and through whose guidance transformed the company into a top 3 global auto parts supplier, including North American, European, and Chinese car manufacturers, a $1 trillion supply chain business, and whose skills have been best exemplified in his assumption of the leadership of Atkins Realis and guiding it through all the greatest financial and reputational challenges in its long history, whose leadership of Intact Financial Corporation, Canada's largest property and casualty insurer, has seen that company maintain a high level of profitability and competitiveness despite the growth of climate change-related claims and the integration of corporate acquisitions, whose tenure as the chair of Queen's Board of Trustees allowed the university to effectively deal with multiple issues in arguably one of the most difficult periods in its history, navigating the unionization of staff, market volatility, and pension shortfalls amid the normal concerns that would mark a typical term of tenure, and whose commitment to being an agent for meaningful change and the promotion of education and research has been best demonstrated by his work as a board member and former chair of the Canadian Institute for Advanced Research, a research organization that brings together leading researchers from around the globe to address some of the world's greatest challenges, as well as serving as a director of the Canadian Partnership Against Cancer. A unique talent that stands out from the crowd with humility and an exceptional capacity for visionary and ethical leadership, whose high principles are evidenced by his passionate dedication to people and the organizations that he leads, and whose much sought advice and counsel has amplified the effect of an already storied legacy. An authoritative presence among Canada's corporate leaders, whose combination of knowledge, conscience, and compassion has guided decisions that have shown that ethical management is not incompatible with a healthy bottom line, whom we are most honored to welcome home to his alma mater, paying tribute to his many accomplishments with this, our highest award.
And congratulations, Dr. Young. And I would now invite Dr. Young to address Convocation this morning.
Chancellor Rogers, Principal and Vice Chancellor Dean, Rector Boychuk Hale, esteemed faculty, parents and all family members, friends, and most importantly, the class of 2025. Good morning. It is a great pleasure to be with you today to celebrate your graduation from Queen's. It is also a privilege to receive this extraordinary honor, the degree of Doctor of Laws. As a former chair of the Queen's Board of Trustees and a proud graduate of the chemical engineering class of '77, any chemical engineers in here? This moment is a homecoming, allowing me to reflect on my own journey and, more importantly, the journey ahead for all of you. After today's ceremony, you will hold more than a degree. I believe you will possess a new kind of passport, a passport that will empower your actions and open doors to opportunities you have yet to imagine. So my advice is simple. First, use that passport widely. Second, use it to take risks. And third, as you use it, always uphold the values you have learned here. First, use it widely. Early in my career at Bain & Company in Boston, I faced a roadblock. Trouble renewing my U.S. work permit. Yes, a familiar problem. What seemed like a setback became an incredible opportunity. Bain transferred me to the UK office in London, and I remained there for 7 years. At the time, I thought I was just relocating for work. In reality, it was a transformative experience. London broadened my perspective, challenged me in new ways, and reshaped my career. It gave me the confidence to approach challenges with a global mindset. We live in an increasingly interconnected world. The ability to adapt to new environments is one of the greatest assets you can have, whether through work, study, or travel. Seek out opportunities that push you beyond your comfort zone. Second, use the passport to take risks. Failure isn't the opposite of success. Often, it's the precursor. About 10 years after graduating from Queen's, a partner and I started Westbourne Management Group in Toronto. We worked with troubled companies to improve their performance. In the early 1990s, we took on the turnaround of Consumers Distributing, a chain of 250 stores located across Canada. Despite our best efforts, we couldn't save the company. But that experience was invaluable. It taught me leadership, resilience, and how to navigate uncertainty at scale. Life is about taking measured risks. Embrace setbacks as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. The most rewarding paths are often the least certain. Know that every successful person you admire has faced failure at some point and moved forward. Third, Use your passport to uphold the values you have learned here. Carry on the traditions you've started here. Listen to others. Act with integrity. Make decisions you will be proud of years from now. Success without character is hollow, and your reputation is your most valuable asset. And just like the wisdom you've gained here, your passport, this degree, will be more than a piece of paper. It will serve as a testament to where you've been, what you've achieved, and the doors you've opened along the way. But more importantly, it will be the gateway to where you're headed next. And starting today, it is yours to carry forward wherever the journey takes you. As you take that journey, know that your Queen's community will always be with you. The world you're stepping into is marked by geopolitical shifts, economic uncertainty, and yes, even tensions between long-standing allies like Canada and the US. Higher education in particular is facing challenges, and Queen's will rely on the strength of you, its alumni, on your engagement, generosity, and commitment to supporting the next generation. Today, know that you are joining an extraordinary network, one that believes in your ability to rise to this moment, and one that has proven that collectively as a community we can weather any period of turbulence. The community now looks to you, your ideas, your leadership, your contributions to help carry its legacy forward with purpose, resilience, and a readiness to lead. So as you step forward, take that passport with you. Let it remind you not just of where you've been, but of the opportunities ahead. And always let your curiosity guide you, your courage propel you, and your integrity define you. Once again, my heartfelt congratulations to you all. Thank you.
Dr. Young, thank you for the brilliant concept of the passport and for the transformative advice to our graduating students. And we're thrilled to call you Dr. Young. Thank you again. And now it's my pleasure to call upon Rector Nikki Boychuk-Hale, who with such spirit and fierce love represents the student body all across the Queen's community, the governing bodies, and beyond. Your Rector, Nikki Boychuk-Hale.
Thank you, Chancellor Rogers. Sego, Bojo, hello, class of 2025. How are you feeling? I'm also a teacher, so I'm going to make you do that again with some more energy. How are you feeling? I stand here as your peer to offer my heartfelt congratulations. It is an honor to witness the pride and certainly relief displayed on your faces right now as you collect your degrees. Today is a commemoration of your remarkable milestone. The journey leading up to this day may have felt long, but now, as we gather here, it seems to have flown by in the blink of an eye. Luckily, you will have plenty of time to savor this moment and reflect on your accomplishments while watching hundreds of your peers cross the stage. As you close this chapter, I know that it is just the beginning of your meaningful endeavors. My wish is that wherever you go in the world and whatever way you choose to spend your time, you create change in a way that makes sense for you. I have little wisdom to offer you, but I do know that a good teacher provokes questions instead of feeding answers. The way we spend our days is the way we spend our lives. So, amongst the hustle and bustle of life, how are you going to lean in to your personal mandate and aspirations? I implore you to carry forth the lessons and skills learned during your time at Queen's with passion. And in the wise words of actress Jennifer Coolidge during her recent commencement speech at Emerson College, you just have to have insane expectations and believe they'll come true. Finally, And very importantly, let's not ever forget the people who got us to this moment and degree. Family, friends, mentors, and supporters, the classmates turned housemates that filled your time at Queen's with memories for a lifetime, and the people who picked up your calls at all hours to listen and offer encouragement. They were right. You could get through it. Now, it's time to thank them. Graduates, please join me in giving your biggest fans a round of applause.
Thank you, Rector. And I would now like to call upon one of my great teachers in my first year as Chancellor at Queen's, Candace Baptiste, Senior Director, Student Equity, Inclusion, and Belonging, to share the history of Indigenous gifting at Convocation.
Yeah, Chancellor Rogers. During the ceremony, you may see certain graduates receive a blanket as they cross the stage. Every year, the Four Directions Indigenous Student Center, on behalf of the university, the Indigenous Council at Queen's University, and the Vice Provost and Dean of Student Affairs, presents graduating Indigenous students with special gifts during their convocation ceremonies. In honor of their accomplishments as Indigenous graduates of Queen's, they are gifted with either a Blackfoot People's Mountain Blanket, a drum, or a feather fan. The Blackfoot People's Mountain Blanket was chosen because of the rich colors and fabric patterns to honor our Mother Earth. Following convocation, Indigenous graduates are invited back to Four Directions to put their handprint on the canvas wall hangings along with their name, program, year of graduation, and community, leaving their mark on Queen's in perpetuity. Nyawa.
Yawa, Candace. And now I would like to call upon Interim Dean Robert Lemieux, Faculty of Arts and Science, and invite you to address Convocation.
Good morning. Candidates in the School of Graduate Studies and Postdoctoral Affairs and the Faculty of Arts and Science, please rise. All right. Class of 2025, I'm going to ask you a question. The right answer to that question is, I do. And it's got to be loud. It's got to shake the place up. So here you go. Class of 2025, do you promise that you will always strive to make your life and conduct worthy of the honor about to be conferred upon you? That you will cherish an abiding loyalty to this university and, as far as in you lies, endeavor to advance its interests? Oh, come on, that's a C+. Try again. All right. Candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy remain standing. All others, please be seated. Chancellor Rogers, I have the honor to present for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy those whose names will be announced, whom the Senate has duly declared worthy of the honor, that they may receive the degree at your hands.
In the name of this university and by authority of Royal Charter, I admit you to this degree with all its rights, privileges, and responsibilities.
Our candidates will now move to the stage to receive the degree. For the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Nicole Delora Kaiser. Jabir Dunya Ali. Farah Bibi Barakat. Shibaji Basu. Delaney Michelle Benoit. Brian Kowensky Cook. Luke Crispo. Rodrigo Alves E. Silva. Amin Adraki. Mohammed M. Rajab Al-Khemri. Yunhui Fan. Amanda Diane Rose Foley. Casmin Deshay Forbes. Melissa Antonietta Forcioni. Chongji Gao. Amir Gorbani. Russell Jeffrey Lalibert Jackson. Youssef Raza Jafarian Jaludar. Martina Jacobchik Palihema. Jody John, who is being presented with a gift by the Four Directions Indigenous Student Center. Daniel Kursakappa. Rachel Jade Kuzmich. Cheyenne Noe. Lucas Andre Ravkov. Thomas Noah Ray. Victoria Realstone. Alexandra Patrick Tessier. Yifeng Wang. Yongjun Wu. Jacob Yeager. Rukia Amar Yusuf. Zhou Chen. Congratulations to our graduates.
Chancellor Rogers, I have the honor to present for the degree of Master of Science, Master of Arts, Master of Engineering, Master of Applied Science, Master of Earth and Energy Resource Leadership, Graduate Diploma in Social Performance and Mining, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Arts. Those whose names will be announced, whom the Senate has duly declared worthy of the honor, they may receive these degrees, diplomas, and certificate at your hands.
In the name of this university and by authority of Royal Charter, I admit you to these degrees, diplomas, and certificates with all their rights, privileges, and responsibilities.
Our candidates will now move to the stage to receive their degree. For the degree of Master of Science, Excellent Oluwakeme Eboigebe. Kehendi Okawale. Zizun Zhu. For For the degree of Master of Arts, Samantha Nicole Michos. For the degree of Master of Engineering, Emmanuel Dankwa Asante. Noah Caputi. J. Dineshkumar Chavda. Ahmed Bahaluddin Ahmed Abdelmajid El Sharnubi. Corey James Grant. Bharat Kafli. Suleiman Kambruth. Noah Alexander Millsap. Walter Chukwu. Vishal. Hao Zhu. Emmanuel Yankee. Boris Rabi Sibley. Jinhao Zhang. For the degree of Master of Applied Science, Christian de Jesus Aguirre Zarita. Benjamin Allen James Anderson. Mayank Mohan Arora. Julia Rose Barnes James. Golnaz Bashirian. Ryan Matthew Chen. Sayantan Das. Nishk Purav Desai. Jude Diab. Mikhail Haney Ishaq Habib. Amna Hamid. Thomas Aiden Coolin. Jiawen Liu. Nicholas Frederick Andreas Merton. Laura Elizabeth Mutir. Anas Saleh Ali Muhammad. Sushant Nupani. Caroline Megan Sillins. Satara Sultania. Milad Sultani. For the degree of Master of Earth and Energy Resources Leadership, Ryan Stephen Bosch. Joshua Exner. Calvin Thomas Mitchell. Pierre Alain Biram Nidong. Jonathan Nigere. Kyla Lillian Penny. Tyler Reeve. Sarah Savoy. Sydney Rhea Zacharias. For the degree of Bachelor of Science, Adam Fausto Baldin. Julia Elizabeth Caravaggio. Madeline Eleanor Irene Colson. Lillian Hannah Cebulski. Angela Fang. Vanessa Yongyi Fang. Savannah Catherine Ford. Claire Margaret Jane Gadzala. Katarina Kalujerchik. Madeline Maeve Makarenko. Maeve Elizabeth Dale Millard. Naomi Millard. Lydia Ruth Jane Morrow, who is being presented with the Medal in Geography. Alexandra Maxine Offen, who is being presented with the Medal in Geological Sciences. Isabel Helena Pawlowski. Aidan William Peterson. Emma Juanita Elizabeth Pluster. Rebecca Victoria Rivas. Sebastian Carlos Rodriguez. Thomas James Stevenson. Trista Mackenzie Swady. Nathaniel Robert Walton. Thomas Hammond. For the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Charlie Garin Abital. Robin Isabel Susan Anderson. Elida Kristen Calderwood. Ben Nolan Carter. Michaela Alexis Densham. Senna Claire Fabricius. Miranda Jachi Hu. Jenna Alice Kaufman. Lucia Joy Cole. Connor Charles Lantang. Chung Ting Esmond Low. Sasha Madison Caitlin Morrison. Andrew Lee Mullins Grant. Cassandra Claire Nolan. Lola Dylan Craig. Erin Ruth Pettifer. Gabriel Allen Poon. Darian Thomas Shinneman. Eleanor Jane Simonetta. Camden Tate. Dylan Elizabeth Tetro. Shanna K. White. McKaylee McAdoo. Matthew Sterling Sager. Eleanor Megan Taylor. William Young. Congratulations to all our graduates.
I would now like to call upon Dean Kevin DeLuzio, Stephen J.R. Smith Faculty of Engineering and Applied Science, and I invite you to address Convocation.
Hey there! It is so good to see you here. It is a good day. As our Chancellor said, these are the best of days in the university calendar. To the graduates, congratulations. I'm so proud of what you've accomplished. And to the families, friends, supporters in the audience, thank you, and you get to share a little bit in this success as well. Well done. Our engineering program is known for its technical rigor, but also for its strong sense of community. So you got through this not alone, but together, with classmates who became collaborators and friends. As we say, engineering is a team sport, and that can't be any more true than at Queen's University. And this class, I have to say, holds a real special place for me. You began your studies in difficult times in that global pandemic, behind a screen. You faced disruption, isolation, challenge right from the beginning. You missed out on an orientation that you were looking forward to. But yet, here you are. You adapted. You persevered. You solved problems you never expected to face, and I'm sure you're not alone if you're thinking you might not have made it. I was one of those. But that's what engineers do. They persevere. But I also have to say, today is also special to me on a personal level. Like every year, I sit here proud of all our graduates. But this year, I'm a proud stepdad. My stepson will cross the stage in a few minutes, and while I'll try not to embarrass him, actually, that's a lie. He's done an excellent job of keeping our connection under wraps for these past 5 years, and for the most part, I played along. But not today. Zachary Ellis, sitting over there in the 10th row. As a dean and a member of the family here, it makes me extremely proud today. So let me just leave you with this. As you leave Queen's, carry what you've learned. Yes, about engineering, but as has been reiterated in the speeches that you've heard today, also what you've discovered about yourselves, your resilience, your empathy, the strength of character you forged through collaborations and teamwork. Take time to nurture the relationships that helped you grow and carried you this far. And to everyone here, I know these folks. Know this, our future is in very good hands. Congratulations. Okay. Engineers, we're going to do this once. Candidates in the Stephen J.R. Smith Faculty of Engineering and Applied Science, please rise. Okay, one time you have a reputation to uphold here. We're expecting to bring the roof down. You will respond, I do, but not until I finish. Do you promise that you will always strive to make your life and conduct worthy of the honor about to be conferred upon you, that you will cherish an abiding loyalty to this university, and as far as in you lies, endeavor to advance its interests and to maintain the honor and dignity of your profession? I do. We'll take that. Well done. Chancellor Rogers, I have the honor and privilege to present for the degree of Bachelor of Applied Science, Bachelor of Technology in Mining and Engineering, and the Certificate in Mining Technology, those whose names will be announced, whom the Senate has duly declared worthy of this honor, that they may receive this degree and certificate at your hands.
In the name of this university and by authority of Royal Charter, I admit you to these degrees and certificates with all their rights, privileges, and responsibilities.
As you can see, we have a very large group of graduates in front of us, so I will take a few moments to share some Queen's Convocation history as our candidates take to the stage to receive their degrees. The first convocation ceremony in Queen's history took place on June 2nd, 1847, when the Senate awarded degrees to the university's first 3 graduates, probably in St. Andrew's Presbyterian Church. It was not until 1858 that the convocations got their first designated on-campus home, in a special convocation hall constructed as part of the old medical building. The university soon outgrew that venue. That hall was dismantled after a bigger and more splendid convocation hall was included in Theological Hall, which opened in 1878. That hall and its name both survive, but convocations soon moved again. This time to yet a more spacious Grant Hall, which was completed in 1905. And after the rapid growth of Queen's in the 1950s and 60s, convocations moved to the Jock Hardy Arena in the early 1970s, although fall ceremonies continue to be held at Grant Hall. With the dismantling of Jock Hardy Arena in 2007, to make way for the new Student Life and Athletics facility, the Queen Center, Grant Hall became the host location for spring ceremonies until 2022, when the main spring schedule moved to the large venue entertainment center we are gathered here at today. For the degree of Bachelor of Applied Science, Khalid Abdelrahman. Yassine Adam. Costa James Akawi. Aaron Shahir Alam. Martin Moldanov Alexiev. Namdi Adozie Aliguake. Joshua Wen Dong Allen. Abdullah Mahmoud Al-Sharqawi. Thomas Charles Alton. Yusuf Ali. Nicholas Ernesto Bobadilla Ambrose. Natasha Suna Anderson. Angela Mary Anthony. A.N.M. Mofizar Islam. Matthew Arcuri. Alexander Mark Arellano, who is being presented with the Medal in Mining Engineering. Walker Gibson Armitage. Bryn Nicole Armstrong. Cameron Ross Arsenault. Brooklyn Grace Arsenault. Sarah Elizabeth Askew. Liam Odin James Nelson Olt. Arvin Avdian. Rabab Azim. Muhammad Ali Aziz. Emma Babbitt. Omar Badawi. Carter James Bailey. Hannah Grace Bain. Ryan Craig Baker. John Matthew Balabator. Rishav Banerjee. Omar Khaled Samir Barakat. Cole James Barkley. Jonah Ronald Barkley. Jenna Nicole Barmania. Hillary Alexandra Bassi. Emily Marie Batty. Jaden Cole Belanger. Jack Belfoy. Jonathan Christopher Benham. Paul Christian Peter Bennett. Niall Thomas Burgess. Ella Sabia Silvestri Bickford, who is being presented with the Medal in Geological Engineering. Mohammed Mohamud Billy. Jacob Spencer Bloom. Ivan Marcos Bogomolski. Aiden Ollie Charles Bradley. Aiden Hugh Brady. Peter Eric Bremerman. Alexander Jack Bruce. Sophie Nicole Bryden. Jack Daniel Buckley. Duncan Stanley Burgess. Liam James Burke. Kay Burnham. Maggie May Charlotte Burr. Holly Mae Burton. Anis Abiodun Busari. Andrew William Kalbach. Ross James Leatherin Cameron. It's okay. Alexander Vale Campbell. Malcolm Peter Leith Campbell. Alexander Theodore Olaf Campbell Millelli. Dylan Aiden Campese. Hunter Bruno Campese. Mackenzie Elizabeth Campese. Taya Eden Carl. Oliver Aiden Carlton. Edward Campbell Cass. Blair Robert Chadwick. Caleb Robert Chadwick. Evan Chan. Aliyah Olivia Chang. Alvin Chang. Dylan Chang. Madeline Naomi Chapnick, who is being presented with the Ontario Professional Engineers Foundation of Education Medal for Academic Achievement and the J.B. Sterling Gold Medal. Devin Chalwa. Henry Chen. Joshua Kevin Chen. Justin Chen. Luke Robert Chenette. Jenna Cherapaka, who is being presented with the Medal in Civil Engineering. Vivian Chu. Chetan Chikte. Aiden Hokji Chin. James Alexander Chikorlin. Kyusuk Choi. Brandon Chung. Ryan Jacob Cianchetti. Simon Bruce Clark. Niall David Cochin. Jenna Margaret Coburn. Luke Carl Coffin. Joel David Coughlin. Hannah Byrne Colas. Ella Violet Komish. Richard Brian Preconcio. Daniel Stephen Kulikin. Kate Cooper Gray. Carter William Corbett. Kalea Beatrice Cornelli. Alexandra Kostish. Ali Elizabeth Cotton. Laszlo Alexander Chikaz. Akrivi Alexandra Dakianis. Alad Yehuda Dalal. Ainsley Alexandra Dalton. Jacqueline Jane Descanio. Caitlin Ann Davidson. Alexander Lucas Illing Day. Katrina Diacides. Brianna Mary DeVos. Rodrigo del Aguila Velarde. Matthias Delage. Mateo Benito Delgado. Olivia Dang. Luke Maya DeRose. Bennett Anderson John Desmarais. Thomas Christopher Desmond. Ian Anthony Gerard D'Souza. Nicholas Mateo DeMarco. Matthew Alexander DeVito. Stephen Anthony DeVito. Bertan Dogankay. Zachary Donovan. Logan Richard Drain. Caitlin Nicole Dredge. David Richard Drozdowski. Dawson Kirk De Silva. Jeremy Aiden Dubé. Eden Lorraine Joan Duffy. James Malcolm Durward. Cooper McNichol Ebbs Picken. Christopher James Richard Edwards. Joseph Patrick Edwards. Maxwell Liam Clark Edwards. Rami Nasif Eid. Vasuki Warangana Elamandania. We have a moment here. Zachary Lyle Ellis. We'll pause for a moment. Samuel Emard Thibault. Ilyas Erdogan. Catherine Ann Erickson. Sam Farabash. Parker James Farstad. Cameron Michael Finn. Hayden Peter Finoro. Taylor Fiorelli. Fiona Catherine Mackenzie Fisher. Connor David Fitzgerald. Daniel Gavin Fluxman. Elkan Enrico Falk. Aiden Patrick Foran. Bianca Anna Foti. Oralua David Fowler. Jordan Eli Frankel. Joshua Benjamin Henry Franks. Matthew John Fidikar. Frederique Josephine Fulton. Sophia Elizabeth Fung. Sergio Garcia Lopez. Sydney Kelly Gardner. Simon Thomas Gartner. Duncan Bryce Genge.
Michael Gisuldo. Madison Avery Linda Gibson. Derek Alexander Gismondi. Angelo Luciano Giuliana. Clement Sean Gonsalves. Joshua Emmanuel Luis Gonzalez. Maya Julia Goodman. Annie Zhao Yu Graham. Fiona Mary Joan Grant. Eric Gravel. Olivia Faith Green. Cassandra Maria Gridanis. Samantha Abby Marie Griefenberger. Vid Grujic. Haiyang Guo. Elisa Anastasia Figuel Haas. Alexander Justin Hadwin. Abigail Susan Haley. Tess Elizabeth Jane Halliday. Sophia Alessandra Hallam Clark. Madeline Zuann Hamilton. Haley Sarah Hanna. Syed Muhammad Ali Hasnain. Devin Rose Hasty. David Allen Hedrick. Jack Andrew Hemsley. Liam James Herbert. Eli Robbie Herr. Austin James Herrick. Jordan Fred Herstein. Corey Ethan Himmel. Justin Matthew Jeffrey Hoddenbaugh. David Anthony Siegfried Hornkey. Lauren Olivia Holliday. Alexa Zoe Horshaw. Carter William Hindman. Alessandra Eugenie Ishak. Salma Mohammed El Sayed Taha Ismail. Amelina Marie Etergi. Tyler Jackson. Tony Jaikanen. Julius Oscar Jalakas. Dawson Vance J. Peter John Jazvac. Dominic Humberto Jedrzejewski. Harishon Jahan. Eric Ilian Asin Jelizarov. Zijun Jiao. Shenghao Jin. Ethan Andrew David Joyner. Sharya Joshi. Min Hyuk Jun. Alicia Nicole Juras. Ashwin Kanatharai. Chris Katsaros. John Katsaros. Hudson Ryan Katz. Jack Andrew Kelshaw. Maya Kersner. Osed Sardar Idris Khan. Mitanj Kurbanda. Eric Do Hyun Kim. Taylor Joseph Knoll. Ivan William Ristok Komljanovic. Michael Joseph Kovacs. Oliver Mark Kramer, who is being presented with a gift by the Four Directions Indigenous Student Center. Richard William Kreklowitz. Zachary Willem John Kruzinga. Jordan David Kruzich. Carl Linus Lamb. Maxime La Madeleine. Jacob William Lambert. Wyatt James Landers Lutgendorf. Matthew Francis Lever. Catherine Violet Lees. Christian Joseph Levesque. Matthew Lee. Matthew Wenfang Lee. Michael Hongyu Lin. Zhuoyuan Lin. Tiana Tamara Lashina. Alan Jiaming Liu. Lucas Liu. Matthew Andrew Loader. Mark Jonathan Lonsway. Severn Jensen Fowley Lorty. Maya Gabriela Lubarak. Andrew Michael Lum. Jacinta Liu. Zhongtian Liu. Joran Lyle. Kennedy Rose Lynn Lynch. Charles William Thomas McDonald. Jack Bernard McDonald. Sophie Leandra Massarolo. Corbett David McKinnon. Brooke Paulina Eden McNeil, who is being presented with the Medal in Computer Engineering. Nolan Cameron McNeil. Eric Magnuson. Chloe Main. Jillian Renee Malherbe. Robert James Mallet. Aidan Farrell Maltman. Camille Mamdani. Dylan Mannery. Zachary Patrick Mancy. Nicholas Subaru Mansour. Caden Mantello. Lauren Emily Evelyn Marks. Delaney Joanne Martin. Daniel Charles Lambert Mason. Jonas Cole Marshall. Jonah Quincy Maten. Charlotte Maxwell. Grace Emily McCauley. Yash Ashok Kumar Golwala. Marin Rose McCabe. Ian Stewart McCormick. Jacob Connor McCreary. Peter Carver McEwen. Brett David Becker McGonigal. Alexander William McKinney. Owen Anthony McNaughton. Ella Alexandra Melchior. Bienvenido Lee Penaras Mendoza. Sajeev Menon. Justin Thomas Merlot. Ethan Henry Dow Mulendykes. Matthew Connor Mast. Chloe McClossick. Cole James Matthew McClossick. Sophia Emily Miller. Emily Cameron Milligan. Ronan Kenneth Mitchell. Ryan Edward Malloy. Syed Abdul Moyes. Claudia Elizabeth Moore. Dylan Jeffrey Moore. Peter Garrison Moore. Owen James Robert Morrison. Haley Grace Molds. Rami A.X. Mulligan. Jackson William Murphy. Aaron Joseph Nagel. Amina Gabriela Najib. Salim Nasreldin. Farhan Nashad. Jennifer Lena Lynn Niskanen. Catherine Joanne Norris, who is being presented with a gift by the Four Directions Indigenous Student Center. Sydney Sophia Novakoski. Carson Andrew Nybor. Babajide Opimopo Obatalo. Shashank Oja. Jacob Michael O'Neill. Liam Quinn O'Regan. Anya Carolyn O'Reilly Patton. Michael John Orko. Rebecca Claire Otsuki. Bradley Robert Owen. Tanner Urton Kent Oskin. Kushi Pawa. Thurvan Aaron Pekarathan. Matthew Ethan Poulter. Sophia Anna Palucci. Daniel Pan. Salvatore Angelo Papia. Aaron William James Park. Sarah Helen Parker. Ethan Michael Parliament. Neil Owen Parzan. Harshil Kumar Patel. Benjamin Pearson. Emily Page Pietzma. Wesley Stefan Peaver. Ryan Stanislav Penko. Dante Alberto Pereira. Tavish Pramuk Pereira. Brian Joseph Perez. Claire Peterson. James William Petropoulos. Alexandra James Picard, who is being presented with a gift by the Four Directions Indigenous Student Center. Emmanuel Raphael Piccinini. Christian Mark Pirobon. Curtis Edward Pike. Zuzana Zofia Piorun. Benjamin William Potter. Michael Carmelo Presti. Liam Ross Proven. Elise Mousseau Marie Quayle. Adam Jonathan Racco. Austin James Rawlings. Justin James Reed. Ian M. Ranke. Benjamin John Rendero. Michael Francis Reynolds. Christopher David Rodolfi. And not this one? Avery Duncan Leandries Robertson. James Peter Robertson. William Stephen Albert Robson. Joseph George Romer. Dylan Fraser George Rogers. Wesley James Lloyd Rogers. Harrison Edward Rothwell. Anthony Rosdiba. Connor Christian Scott Rubino. Brandon Christopher Rutherford. Carter Rutenbeek. Jisup Kim Ryu. Victor Daniel Saw. Ibrahim Saad. Patrick Dominic Sadowski. Saman Saidi. Jacob Segalovich. Shams Reza Sajid. Roshan Barwani. Cassidy Samoylov. Jules Jacob Sampson. Justin Patrick Sandrasaga, who is being presented with the Medal in Mechanical Engineering. Eric Thomas Sass. Manaf Mohammed Satil. Warren Christopher Sauter. Zachary Savoy. Benjamin Gill Schaub. Samuel Peter Ingle Schufler. Theodore Benjamin Sheik. Grant Russell Schnurr. Alexander Matthias Schutz. Gage Scott Anthony. Nicholas Sterling Siegelben. Ginny Mary Semple. Noah Alan Sirhan. Ariana Madeline Sharma. Matthew Joseph Sheehy. Isaac Benjamin Sherrard. Amon Sheth. Alexander Johann George Short. Anthony Secoy. Jessica Louise Sider. Ethan John Ross Silver. Greer Jacqueline Simons. Andrew Sin. Shivani Sivachandran. Adrian Slabby. Jaden Taylor Smale. Benjamin Nathaniel James Smith. Nigel Smith. Roxolana Victoria Smith. Liam Patrick Mitchell Smythe. Odin Benjamin Solomon. Samhith Sripada. Matthew Hayes Stanton. Lauren Elizabeth Steele. Will Michael Steer. Aaron Joseph Steiner Mayman. Bradley Bowes Stephen. Natalie Christine Stewart. Ryan John Stewart. Benjamin Thomas Stock. Natalie Smag Strang. Jacob Liam Matthew Streef. Gustavo Jackman Stringal. James Anthony Sue. Jesse David Sugarman Weir. Mohammed Shams bin Sultan. Matthew Charlton Son. Tyler Son. Henry Luis Taguba. Terrence Ka Chai Tam. Adi Tamarkar. Andrew Elias Tarazzi. Andrew Forrester Tanai. Caroline Michelle Thadani. Emma Alexandra Tom. Avery Thompson. Harrison Hunter Tigert. Connor Hako Tomaszewski. Neela Amy Tufuni. Hunter James Toll. Le Tai Tin Tran. Vivian Eleanor Tron. Samuel Matthew Flynn Trainer. Katerina Trotz. Ure Simon Tretina. Rishi Tosiani. Elizabeth Catherine Uchida. Grayson Joseph Udvari. Lucas Camillo Horacio. Jared Bryce Uzmar. Amy Louise Valenti. Zeph Robert Van Eiderson. Ella Jean Vandenberg. Thinushan Velopalai. Alexander Venton. Sydney Morgan Viven. Devendra Vyas. Lucas Henry Walk. Jack Wallace. Philippe John Wallace. Chun Zhao Wang. Herbert Wang, who is being presented with the D.S. Eliot Memorial Award. Jiyuan Wang. Zuojiang Wang. Benton Alexander Wansbro. Marcus Graham Warren. Sarah Margaret Watson. Jack Harold Webster. Kaya Wyman. Logan Zachary White. Sunila Widyaratne. Megan Wiederick. Lauren Elizabeth Windover. Rachel Elizabeth Wing. Kyla Weisner. Carter Edmund Singh Hua Wong. Daniel Ching Him Wong. Daniel David Natsik Wood. Samuel Keith Woodland. Sophie Julia Wartzman. Ying Ji Wu. Abudawali Wigyong. Daniel Yan. Sierra Maria Young. Stephen Allen Victor Young. Andrew Yu. Yi Yoon. Charlie Alexander Zaff. Chi Zhang. Zizan Zhao.
It's Zoni.
Alexander Bartholomew Zoni. For the degree of Bachelor of Technology in Mining Engineering, Jose Espana. Herman Mwanza Kabungu. Ubong Udaman Ubong Udaman. Thank you. For the Certificate in Mining Technologies, Naomi Tercier. Congratulations to all of our graduates.
Chancellor Rogers, I have the honor to request that these degrees, diplomas, and certificates be awarded in absentia to those whom the Senate has duly declared worthy of the honor but are not present to receive it at your hands.
In the name of this university and by authority of Royal Charter, I admit them to the degrees, diplomas, and certificates with all their rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Thank you very much to Dean DeLuzio, and congratulations to you all. You're now part of the alumni family, and we're now going to hear from Tatiana Grand-Maître Saint-Pierre, the Queen's University Alumni Association representative, who will now address Convocation.
Hello, graduates. Let me be among the first to congratulate you as you embark on this exciting new chapter in your lives, taking the final steps in your journey from student to graduate. Today's ceremony represents not only a celebration of your academic achievements, but also a recognition of your membership in the Queen's Alumni Association. And it is my pleasure to welcome you into our Queen's Alumni family. Generations of Queen's graduates have taken this journey to this point. But from here, your path is one of your own choosing, not determined by course outlines, but by your dreams and ambitions. On behalf of your Queen's University Alumni Association, welcome and congratulations to the class of 2025.
Thank you, Tatiana. What a wonderful morning. It's really been fabulous. And as we close Spring Convocation 2025, I'd like to offer you these words from my chosen brother, Richard Wagamese Iban. As you go out into the world, here are his thoughts about who we are and what really matters. All that we are is story. From the moment we are born to the time we continue on our spirit journey, we are involved in the creation of the story of our time here. It is what we arrive with. It's all we leave behind. We are not the things we accumulate. We are not the things we deem important. We are story, all of us. And what comes to matter then is the creation of the best possible story we can while we're here. You, me, us, together. When we can do that and take the time to share those stories with each other, we get bigger inside. We see each other. We recognize our kinship. We change the world one story at a time. Class of 2025, the opening chapters of your life have been remarkable, and it's time for you to create the rest of your story, and what a story it's going to be. I'm predicting a runaway bestseller. Our faith is strong in you. Thank you for choosing our university, and as Tatiana mentioned, you're part of the alumni family now, so please come back and visit us often and let us know what you're doing. We can't wait to see what you're going to do next, but we know what you're going to do next, your best. I'm going to close in my best Vulcan, Diftorhe Smusma, live long and prosper. And just a few housekeeping remarks before we send you on your way. Don't forget there's the Summer Hill send-off where you can get splendid pictures taken around the beautiful campus that we have, all those gorgeous trees, the winding staircase and so on. And then as you leave the hall, it's going to be the platform party first, followed by guests, followed by audience members. And now, please join us for the singing of O Canada if you are able. And if you're able to stand, please do so. I'm presenting now Natasha Mackey.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. Car ton bras a porté l'épée, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée.